during the outbreak, the UN took you on to find a cure.
I did plants before the whole outbreak, mate. Before the outbreak, I did plants, mate. The UN took me in to do plant material science, mate. That's all it is. There's no cure. There's no non-cure. I don't know nothing about no cure, mate. We're just doing research.
I see. Well, you turned up on the Foundation's watch list.
What would be our reason for coming up on some watch list like that? And if we did come up on a watch list like that, say by having a reason of, what would that reason to be even be coming up to even be watching somebody like the UN, mate? We're a healthy peace organisation.
It's primarily we have people with key figures and key standings, your past occupation before the outbreak and what you're doing now is what's got you on a watch list. We have other key figures that we need to speak with, but you're the top of the list, you're the first person.
Mate, I would just like to go ahead and state, though, the CNID is, should be at the height of your list, mate. They're doing a lot more creepy nautically stuff, mate. I'm just saying, with you, we might know something, a little something about a cure. If you want to talk, I would like to talk to you much more in a area where there's not many ears that could be hearing our conversation. This infection is much of a genocode of the blood strain and the types of strains and types of blood that it is. You'll see many of these herds moving in packs. When you see the herds moving in packs, most of the herds that is all together, all the nomenclature of blood types all together are all one type of blood type, there being the beta or omega of that tribe will be more of the same blood types, but the alpha will have one blood type in particular outstanding from the others. One thing that we have yet to see is infected with a herd of the nomenclature blood type of the B positive. The B positive is the nomenclature blood type that seems to be the lone wolf blood type. This blood type, you'll most likely see lone wolf infected. They'll be by themselves. They don't really hang around in herds or with others. They're like more of the like the black snake of all the snakes. You know how that snake eats the bad snakes? Much as this infected hangs by itself, it also keeps the other herds away because it does not like to hang in like the herd environment. It doesn't like the herd environment. We don't know why. It just doesn't show any empathy towards the herds. The herds, they hunt in packs, and when they hunt in packs, they will often send out the alpha, or no, my bad, excuse me, sorry, the omega and the beta. They send out the omega and the beta, the scout, and then they'll leave dead things and they'll wound things, much as people like me and you, they'll wound us, and then leave us to the pack to eat, dead. And then when the pack eats us, you wake up. If your blood type is the same, they will leave you in the street, and then you will also be as pack of the herd. They eat and feed off a bloodstream. Once they go ahead and they eat you and they start to eat you, it's almost hard for them to digest the same blood type that they are carrying. Easier for them to eat anything with a different blood strain. These infected are blood-strained animals.
I see. Well,
I can give you all the information you need to know about this infection. Being this is all classified confidential CNID information in which I happen to have my hands on, and which I got from Corporal Pudgy from when he raided a CNID documented facility. Mate, I can let you know everything you need to know about this infection, but if I tell you, you'll be at warned ears of being killed at any moment from a CNID operative.
The Foundation has its own research in place. I'm just here to make contact with the key figures of where they were, filling some gaps of what we don't have.
What is the gaps that you need to be filled, mate? I don't mind helping out a local survivor anytime I can help. I wouldn't mind at all, but at the same time, I would like to ask that it's all peace and, you know, mate, I don't need to cause any issues. I'm just a doctor. I'm just a scientist, mate. I'm nothing more merely than that, mate. I barely hold a gun. You see what I have? A less lethal shotgun, mate. I'm not out here looking for trouble.
I understand that. It's just a lot of stuff has loopholes. Same with, let me have a look, a Chief Royma and Mayor Lank.
Much of a militia, I would like to call them. They call themselves the SPD, our local police department, whatever that is anymore in this type of lands. There's no more law. There's no more order. The only law and order is to eat and stay alive, stay surviving, eat or be eaten. That's the only law and order in the land now. Or giving tickets, giving citations. For what, mate? What these people eat. You're gonna make them pay for a citation to go hunting? This was our land before, it'll be our land again. As Lord Skolovich put it in the Old Testament, and there shall be new in this new foreign land, found new in the domesticated lands of the mighty of the infected. Lord Skolovich will roll them again, and the land will be ours. And the UN will find a cure for this infection, and once it is done, CNRD will be reprimanded and retained for everything they have done in the infection they have unleashed unto the Chennai's people. Believe it yet or not, mate.
Well, in regards to CNRD, we have eyes in the skies, so to speak, watching them.
These people have much communications of satellite technology, telepathy, teleportation. These people are doing government subject tested on people as much as me and you and yourself. You think you're untouchable, you think you're tough, you think you're strong. No matter where you're at, they know where you are. They will find you, and when they do, they will come. Many all black suits, and when they do, they will take you. And then when they take you, they'll do tests on you. They'll take your blood, drain you until your drum is dry. Then they'll put more blood into you, but not your blood. They'll put infected blood into you while pumping clean blood back into you and run tests on you and make you half infected, half alive. You will be vegetable stated, nothing left of you. Everything that you are, gone, but still there. Mate, by all means, play with fire if you like, but when you get burned, mate, don't tell you I didn't say so.
Well, joke's on them, because the Foundation has some sort of a vaccine, but we're not willing to give it out to the public. It's only for our field operatives.
Mate, I just want to say, anytime you get information on the CNID that would help us better off the fall down of the test and infection in that they put out into this area, mate, I would pay good money for.
I'm not really here for money.
Understandable,
The CNRD is being watched. Every movement they do, we already know. We're 5 steps ahead of them. We're just here, me and the other operatives from the Foundation are just here to keep an eye on things and speak to the people of most importance that are working towards a cure.
Well, mate, well, you can tell you now that the cure will be, it won't be long, but it won't be shortcoming. The cure will be still many years in progress and many years to work. I want to let you know, mate, there's no cure for the infection. Once it takes over the neurological neuropaths of the brain. Shuts down the brain completely like meningitis. When it shuts down the brain, it eats away and then reactivates it in a reactive state where the neural cortex is much far too gone to even reactivate. When it comes back, the only thing that reactivates is your lower impulse system and much of the higher external cortex of the brain. So all the human-like, all the consciousness, the state of good and bad, it's all gone. Everything you see is much of a blur. Your only senses are the senses that you barely are capable of using. Faint sight, lack of less and more impaired of hearing. Your taste, too far gone to taste anything. It's more along the lines of a mad cow disease gone far way too bad, mate. You lose all sight, lose all sense of hearing, lose all sense of taste, and everything just looks like fried chicken dinner to you, mate.
I see. But for now,
Once you're dead,
we're...
when the brain is
Go
took
ahead.
over, mate, once you're dead, there's no coming back. But there's still a cure of once you've getting scratched or bitten, and you get this sickness, before you start to die or turn, we can actually pull out the infected area, or maintain the infected area, more like contain it. And once you contain it, you can either biohazardly remove the infection from the inside out, or exteriorly remove the infection from even infecting the bloodstream. This meaning if you get blood bit on your chest, we will have to extract the blood and replace the blood, and then more along the lines, keep the appendage wound non-infected and cleaned in that area. You will be contained for many weeks in this process. But if you would like the external process, if you get bit on the arm, we cut your arm off and then we singe up the wound. You will be okay.
I see. But for now, if we need any more questions or answers, we'll come find you. We have a brief idea of where you are.
I'm usually at the UN headquarters, mate, but if you ever need me, you can go see Corporal Pudgy over there at the UN trading post. He's usually over there, dropped, passed out, shit-faced out of his mind. You go over there, bang on the window, he'll come running. He'll let me know real quick where you or wherever you need me.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Doctor. We'll be in touch.
No problem, mate. Before you leave, I'd like to ask you, would you like to give some blood today?
Oh, I don't know how this was coming. Sure.
Right, mate. Do you happen to know your blood type today?
No, I don't.
Right, mate. I'm going to have to write you down as unknown. We'll test the genochromes and the enzymes of your blood, mate, and we'll go ahead and get it out tested. So, with that being said, this will be an unknown written down script, so this will only be a 500 payment, so here you go, mate. Go ahead and pick that up, go ahead, there's your cash payment. Would you like to take your own blood today, or do you prefer me to take it? I am a registered
Go
doctor,
ahead.
so I would prefer me to do it. That way you don't get, there it is. I've seen many people do this and then they nick themselves, they don't get it in the right vein, and then they're bleeding all over the place, and if you're afraid of blood, mate, it'll make you real queasy. Appreciate it though, mate. You have a good one.
I'm so good.